A landmark rape and sexual abuse trial is underway in northwestern France. A former surgeon is being tried for what's seen as the biggest child abuse case in French judicial history.
It involves nearly 300 alleged victims, with hearings that are expected to run for the next 4 months. Sarah Coates is tracking the trial from Paris.
On Monday, alleged victims, family members, journalists and human rights advocates gathered outside the criminal court in the town of Vannes in northwest France amid a heavy police presence. As the defendant in France's largest child abuse case, 74-year-old former doctor Joel Lesquanec was driven inside the compound in a police vehicle. Court documents allege the former surgeon subjected his victims, mostly patients and mostly children, to sexual abuse and rape from 1986 to 2014, with the youngest alleged victim just 1 year old at the time. Authorities say Lesquanec himself chronicled the 3-decade pattern of violence in notebooks, writing them out in meticulous details. Alleged victims are demanding justice.
Alors aujourd'hui, je suis là pour avoir des réponses. Pour enfin en finir, parce que moi ça fait plus de 5 ans que je suis rentrée dans toute cette histoire suite à la découverte d'un article de journal où je me suis reconnue en tant que victime. Et donc aujourd'hui, déjà je suis là pour le voir, me défendre et enfin en terminer avec tout ça.
Lesquanec had been working in both private and public institutions in the northwestern region of Brittany, despite being convicted in 2005 for possessing images of child abuse. The 74-year-old is currently serving a 15-year prison sentence for the rape and sexual assault of 4 children, 2 of whom are his nieces. A lawyer representing dozens of Lesquanec's alleged victims say his is not an isolated case.
Des Joël Lesquanec, il y en a énormément sur notre territoire. C'est celui qui a pu être appréhendé parce que nous avons eu accès à ses écrits, qu'il a aussi quelque part participé à cela. Mais il faut savoir que les moyens judiciaires actuellement ne permettent pas d'aller rechercher d'autres victimes. Nous pourrions avoir des procès hors normes tous les ans.
The former surgeon's legal team says he isn't denying the allegations, but that he doesn't remember everything. Some survivors say they also have no memory of the assaults due to being unconscious at the time. There's a lot of hope here in France that this trial will help remove the stigma of sexual assault. Well, this court case comes just months after the high-profile Pellico trial, which saw 51 men convicted of the mass rape of Giselle Pellico while she was unconscious after having been drugged by her husband at the time. Ms. Pellico decided to waive her anonymity during the trial, and her lawyer says her bravery has inspired victims in this trial to testify publicly. Now, if Lesquanec is convicted, he's facing a maximum sentence of 20 years, which will be added to the 15-year term he's already serving. Sarah Coates, CNA, Paris.
We have more coverage on this story across CNA platforms. Head on over to our website, cna.asia. You can also follow news and latest updates via our mobile app.